Innovative technical manual. What the fuck is that? Oh. Well, that's exactly what we were looking for. Hey, everyone, welcome to more fucking Palworld. Literally just, trying to... How have I caught you right now? Literally just grabbing tech points so we can get a jet dragon, saddle. I don't know why that manual spawned, but you know, I'm fucking here for it. I need to clean up my inventory pretty bad. Yeah, so like I said, we're trying to get our jet dragon or a jet dragon all set up for flying, because this Ragnarok isn't bad, but come on, we're level 51 at this point. We can do better. After that, we're gonna probably go on a catching spree. There's the Palladiuses we need to grab, the Frostallion we need to get. I never caught the Menace Sting over here. I already have a Blazamut, but hell, I might as well find it. And I need to find the entrance to this Astagon cave. As well as I'll just explore over the rest of these to make sure there aren't any more fucking boss mons just going around. We can fill in some of these gaps. Once we have the jet dragon, we can fill in those gaps pretty quick, is my hope. It's only November, but we're already starting to get, we're starting to get Christmas plans together. Honestly, he's the only one that matters here. I can definitely use some more of you. Oh. Right. for that level 4 kindling. You heard? It's not terrible. I don't really need this anymore. Just max out the fucking Anubis level, why don't we? What do you do? I don't know. Okay, okay. Easy. Okay, don't need you. Don't need you. What is this? Could be useful, but probably not. Don't need you. Don't need you. That can be sold. That's fine. Don't need you. Oh, man. Yeah, might as well. This'll work. Okay. Not where I wanted to go. But while we're here, I guess we'll collect you. One. No. I like the accuracy on this. It's always been pretty good. I'm imagining trying to get a fucking fully, like, decked out Jetragon. That sounds fucking awful. Holy shit. Just so much breeding. Riddle. Ugh. Well, at least that balances that out. We got legend and... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll be 6 weeks later. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, this is just terrific. Like, even the non-sprint is pretty fucking fast. Yeah, this is just absolutely fantastic. This is a good payoff here. And like the vertical speed as well is just great.
Hello.
Ah, hello.
Hello. How goes
How
the
is it?
Palworld?
Well, I don't really think it's the game for me after 100 hours.
I don't think you can really say that after that many hours.
Well, I like to finish the things I start, even if I don't really like them.
I don't
That's
think
led to
it's
me
really
what?
the game for anyone in that case.
I've
It's really do it once and then never again unless you're playing with friends.
I don't know. I've seen some I was looking at the communities for like optimizing this stuff. There's some no-lifers on this game, which I understand there's some depth to it, but
Shit.
fuck. I'm pretty close to where I would probably stop playing. I've got 2 boss towers left, and then I need to catch 11 more mons for the pals. Pals, don't sue me. To get the achievement.
Nice. I found a game that might be a contender for my favorite of all time.
Oh, what you got?
Hollow Knight and Sekiro had a child.
Oh God, what's it called?
Holy shit, it's so fun. It's called Nine Souls.
I have heard
SOLS.
That's
Damn, it's fucking good. Storyline's impeccable. Combat's awesome. I literally have no complaints.
What's his name? Moist Critical was talking about that quite a bit a while ago.
Combat feels excellent. It's crazy. It's so good. The art in it is fucking beautiful. The like powers and stuff are actually based around Taoism, which is not something I've ever seen before in a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's done extremely well in this game, though.
Yeah, I saw that and it looked pretty good.
It's fucking awesome. The storyline's awesome. It has a jump scare in it that made one of the boss fights my favorite in the whole fucking game. It's so good.
You know what? Now that you said all that, I'm gonna say it's mid.
Contrarian.
Wait, can I? Is this little shithead just like sitting on the lava here or something? No, okay.
Huh?
Ah, here we go.
He didn't even hit me with his attack.
I found it. Oh.
Yeah.
And you smoked a heal, which is sick.
Smoke. Oh, yeah. That sounds extraordinarily Taoist.
Ah, Jesus fuck. Oh, what the fuck is happening? This is my first time in this phase.
Oh. Fuck. No. Get away from me. No. 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 Shoot him in the dick. Oh no. Fuck, I just forced him to clip into the ceiling. That's not good. Man, I really wanted to catch that motherfucker. God dang it.
Oh yeah, and there was a boss fight that looked like the background of it was straight out of Madoka. So was the music from it.
Oh god. That sounds pretty cool.
It was
Okay.
so good.
Can I clip in here so I can... No, I can't clip in there. God damn it.
Where's the child? There it is.
Get him, Anubis. Fuck him in the ass. Or, maybe not.
This is the like Firelink Shrine area of the game.
Ah, okay.
That's the bonfire. Looks Everything in this game looks so cool, man.
That bonfire reminds me of something I've seen in another game. I'm not sure what.
These are roots of a mystical tree.
No. You focus on the pal that's fucking wailing on you and stop targeting me, you dumb motherfucker.
Here's the most important part, though. You can sit on a bench and smoke. This does nothing. Just for shits and giggles.
It's just a feature.
Yep.
So I guess I'm just gonna sit over here because it's not safe in that room. Okay, that clipped through a wall. That's fun and exciting. Nope, he's not going to do that. Okay. Really wanted to get a back bonus if I could, but that's... Got him. Yeah. Oh, I need the sulfur mine. Yeah. How much is that one?
I got it for my birthday.
Ah. Someone who knows you quite well, I guess.
Sister.
Ah. I'm so glad I finally got like a fast way to get around.
Fucking hell.
Like that just opens this whole game up.
Oh, shit.
How's my rock?
How the fuck am I supposed to parry that if I'm getting attacked while he's preparing it? The second phase is so fucked up. I don't understand. I have the first phase like downloaded now, but the second phase is just fucked.
You'll get it, man. I believe in you.
I mean, I'm sure I will. Every other boss fight has just been a slow progression from as I figure out timings and stuff. This game has a perfect parry mechanic, just like Sekiro. That if you parry it perfectly, you don't take damage. Or you take internal damage that heals over time anyway.
Fuck,
You don't take any damage if you're if you perfect parry. If you just normal parry it,
you'll take a little bit,
or
or
take
like,
internal damage. You can, if you parry every attack, even if it's not a perfect parry, you'll never die because you don't. It won't ever kill you, even if your health bar goes down to 1 HP.
okay.
Yeah. Which is how I beat one of the first bosses in the game. I literally just parried the whole boss and never healed. And one of the harder bosses, I just parried the shit out of him the whole fight. I actually dicked on him. It was crazy. He'd been shitting on me for hours, and then one attempt, I just like entirely locked in and ate his ass.
We're gonna see. I'm level 52 with an okay jet dragon. Let's see if what we can do against Shadowbeak. This will just be our litmus test. But he's getting kind of fucked up. Oh yeah. Wow. I need to grind a few more levels so that I'm just not getting absolute scat on. And what's my damage output on this rock? 3,000. Okay. But that's off a hedge. Okay, 2,000 up to normal 5. Ooh. So I definitely need to level up. I can do a little bit of work.
I can't parry all of that because that combo is fucking dumb.
And then we can farm gob fins to make that passive skill better. I can use souls to make them
I can't parry because it's not the direction. I have to turn around then parry, but my brain does not like doing that for some reason. Parries are directional in this game. You have to be facing towards the attack, by the way.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
If you're in the air, you can parry any direction, but if you're on the ground, you have to face it.
Okay.
Unless you're doing a super parry. In which case, that's omnidirection.
Okay.
But super parries, you have to charge up and then let go.
I do
So
like me my proper nouns.
You have to really know the timing. And they're only super useful against one type of attack. I parried. Fuck.
Did you know?
Also, the animation for attacking is so sick. It's like martial arts attacks. You don't actually have a sword. It appears in front of your hand.
Oh, like a kind of a key weapon sort of thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Fucking cool.
Seems like
Everything
this boss
comes down to like key martial arts.
Is this the still that yeah, this boss seems like it's giving you a hard time.
This one's not giving me as hard a time as the other ones. It's just that you caught me on basically my first attempt at the boss.
Oh, okay. I thought
I haven't been challenging this guy for very long. And his first phase is easy. This is where super parries come into handy. With attacks that have that like red fire around them. That's where you cannot parry those normally. You have to parry them with a super parry. Every time you hear that little like ding noise, that's a perfect parry, by the way.
Don't know if I can hear your stream.
Well, anytime you see me parry and I don't take any damage, that's a perfect parry. And if the parry puts like red on my bar instead of outright destroying it, that's a normal parry, a non-perfect.
Oh, I thought. I didn't think he would die like that. Okay, that's fine.
And I kind of shit on the first phase, but the second phase, you're fighting both of them at once, and it's fucking dumb.
Oh, that's right. There's a these guys. Okay. I don't think I can beat you guys. Yeah, I'm willing to say no. I probably can't. Similar to your dilemma, that's a fucking 2v1.
Mine is an interesting 2v1 though, because one of them's not like as much of an active combatant. One of them is just supporting the other one. Which if it's gonna be a 2v1, that's how I like it.
Or like their attack patterns naturally cause them to be separated a lot. There's got
separated, but this game doesn't have contact damage, so I can run through the enemies just fine. And she just sits up on that little pedestal, and I don't even think I can do damage to her.
Well, like what I mean is like in Ornstein and Smo, that fight's a motherfucker, but at the very least, Ornstein's like mobility makes it so that he's usually not. It's
this
not
one's
usually
closer to the twin princes at the end of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, that's. I generally didn't have a hard time with that fight, but I think I just got lucky because I first
Damn.
tried that one.
Yeah, that fight is very hit or miss. Either you shit on it or you get shit on, in my opinion. That's probably one of my weakest fights in Dark Souls 3.
Speaking of, we need to get a an archipelago run going sometime. I know you're quite accomplished in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. I did an AP where we were both going, and it was fucking shitty. We just got really unlucky with the seed generation.
Yeah.
So it took us longer to do that one Wind Waker where we were both doing Wind Waker than it did any other archipelago run that I've done.
I will say I did go over the list, and I don't think there's a single game on that list that I can play quickly, unfortunately. Even Kingdom Hearts 2, I've played that a billion times. I've never done. I think my shortest run was like 15 hours. So
Just remember that you don't actually have to play through the whole game.
Yeah,
all you have
that's.
to do is get all 3 of your, what are they called? Promises?
Promises?
Whatever they're called. The requirements for your final boss fight, essentially.
I don't know that. I'd need to look at what the setup for the game is, because I don't know of any. It's hard for me to imagine hard requirements for the boss, for the final boss. You just have to like play all the worlds, but you don't have to do all the side content. You can just kind of speed run it.
There's some items that you can get. The guy that was playing was telling us about it.
I'll need to look through the setup on that and see what it all entails.
This is shitty. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't understand how to get through that attack. That's crazy.
Well, in a word, get fucked.
Yeah, basically. Man, I just want to go back and do the Lady Ethereal boss fight. That shit was so cool. The background is, the background of the music is so Madoka. It was fucking awesome. Storyline behind her was also very cool and very depressing.
There you go. Perfect. This is a good place to grind souls and also dog coins. Both of which are generally kind of annoying, so I approve. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Damn, shit on that first phase. Alright. I'm really afraid this fight's gonna have 3 phases.
I don't really need an axe anymore either, because I've got a shotgun. Kind of a strange sentiment, all things considered.
Shit! I was parrying everything!
Well, except that. You didn't parry
I
that
was
one.
getting dragged around the fucking map by my own parries. Oh, I need to take that jade off. That's part of what just killed me. You fuck off. You. No, not you. Yes, that one. No, I don't know. Sure. I've used like one jade, which is the equivalent of a charm in Hollow Knight, if you know what that is.
Yes.
I've used like one of them the whole game, and I didn't upgrade my charm notches like at all. Charms aren't as central to gameplay in this one as they are in Hollow Knight, though.
Yeah.
They're much more minor effects.
Yeah, and Hollow Knight, like, they kind of dictate your playstyle.
Yeah, they do.
Alrighty. I need more souls. Dark souls.
Shiz. What do I want to eat for dinner?
I'm not sure. I need to ask myself that as well.
Need to get it around 6 so I can be back in time for SCP.
Yep. Now, do we want to stream that SCP raid?
Sure. I don't know how complete the raid actually is.
Knowing the rest of the content in that game, not.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the plan is to do the Antarctica raid or like redo more of that raid that we did last time.
Yeah, the one that was just absolutely unfinished.
Because I guess they added more to that area.
I think they did. And then, I think, do they have the Flesh That Hates in the Ford Education Center now?
It's not the flesh that hates, it's those like bird-looking people things.
I'm not familiar with that one. I'm not a really big SCP Andy. I don't know most of the different aberrations.
He has me stuck in a fucking corner!
Nice parry, though.
That's first face down.
I think you just need to have better positioning.
I mean, fuck off.
Oh, yeah, Peter Griffin here backseating.
Shit! The second phase is so fucked. There's just projectiles everywhere.
Yeah.
Not even near as bad as Lady Ethereal's third phase. Hers was fucked. My whole fucking screen is just full of projectiles that I'm parrying.
That sounds rough.
It was awesome. By far, it and the dude that goes Super Saiyan in part of his boss fight have been my favorite boss fights in the whole game. They're so fun. The dude that goes Super Saiyan did shit on me for like an hour and a half though. Lady Ethereal I would have been done with sooner, but I purposely died to her third phase like 4 times because I was showing it to different people and enjoying the fight so much.
Oh, man. I'll probably It's a really well-regarded game that's kind of in the Souls-like genre, so I'll play it eventually. I'm just about
You,
saved up for a PC overhaul, so I'm gonna play
I'm gonna
Wukong.
need that too.
I'm gonna play Wukong after I get that done. Uh, right now I've got about 3,500 saved up. I'm gonna get a little bit of a nest egg so that after I use that, I'll still have something left over in case something happens.
Yeah.
Still need to edit up that fucking bike ride. I got the ride itself. I did what I wanted to it already. I need to get off my ass and finish up the rest of the post prod on it and just post the video. Ugh.
Get me out of here! What the fuck?
Oh, it did. It all faded to. You did get out of there. It all faded to black.
I just don't understand how I'm supposed to do that. Because that big red slash that he does, I have to charge up to parry, but because of the two smaller parries from his sister, the girl that's floating around doing damage, I can't charge up because her little projectiles will kill me. I'm very confused how to actually play that.
Can you dodge the two and parry the third, or vice versa?
Well, see, the problem is that to charge that, I have to. I'm pretty sure I have to be moving, or I have to be staying still. Yeah.
Okay, so.
So look, to charge it, I have to stay still. Not for very long, but.
So in that case, it sounds like you need to either dodge all three or just dodge the third one.
Yeah. The problem is that the third one leaves a big hit of red fire on the ground that hurts really fucking bad. Not entirely sure. Just gotta play through it a couple more times and experiment. It's just unfortunate because I have to play through this first phase a bunch.
I mean, yeah,
phase is really easy.
That's kind of how I felt with the Radiance, to be honest. Like at a certain point, I really understood. I felt like I was pretty decent at the Hollow Knight fight.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then, but you know, there's just a lot of different things that you just straight up need to memorize, at least for my level of reaction time. And those types of bosses where there's a first phase before you get to the part you just need to memorize, kind of irritating.
Most of the bosses in this game have multiple phases.
You know, not always a bad thing, but sometimes the way they do it's a little annoying. That'll probably be enough medium souls.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's supposed to work.
Well, not like that.
Can I parry the snake? I don't understand. The fire is fucking permanent. It just stays on the ground.
You did say it's a Sekiro-like, and in Sekiro, technically, You can parry the snake.
I'm very confused. I don't know how I'm supposed to possibly do that. Is it, I mean, it's pretty fast. I might be able to do it, I don't know. That's gonna be rough timing though. Parry, parry, and then charge parry. It's pretty quick.
Okay. Pick up the palladium. Oh my god. You little bastards doing a fucking night raid. Eat legendary celestial dragon. Wait, why aren't they attacking? Yeah. Attack! Oh, they're invading the other base. Okay.
I'm so confused.
There you go.
This game is more complex than Hollow Knight was. Significantly. Has platforming, but it's not the main thing.
No, it doesn't seem like.
But the boss fights, I really enjoy. Combat's good. My brother messaged me on Discord in the middle of that.
Um.
Hello?
Almost. What's up?
Hello? Okay.
Hello?
Just double checking, sorry.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
computer does this thing. I think that there's a problem with my graphics card where my whole fucking screen freezes. And a couple times that has happened, it made my Discord also like glitch out.
Ah. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I think it's my graphics card. At first, I thought it was my Corsair drivers that were doing it because it was causing Corsair to crash every time it was happening. But I'm not convinced that's what's the problem anymore.
I've got an issue where my fucking mixer crashes somehow. So I lose all audio every once in a while.
Hmm.
Very irritating.
when mine happens, I can hear my computer make a noise. So that's why I'm pretty convinced it's a hardware issue rather than a software issue. And I think what the sound is, I think it's my graphics card like turning off and back on, essentially. I think it's the fans losing power and then spinning back up. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm not entirely sure though. I've run like a mem check and a bunch of other stuff, and I just can't narrow it down, and I'm reluctant to buy a new graphics card when I'm not sure that that's the problem.
Yeah, wait for the possible overhaul. That'll be a good time for it. Oh, there is one I missed. Lylene knocked. Okay, let's go fuck her up. Oh, she's probably there. Okay. Hey, excellent. Let's see, where's that mine shaft? I saw it just a bit ago.
How the fuck am I supposed how am I supposed to do that? I have to be in air, I guess. I'm gonna end up doing this whole fucking second phase in the air, man. Because her projectiles come from the opposite direction that his attacks come, so you have to be in air to parry both of them. But that's the only way to deal with the projectiles is to parry them because they lock onto your position. What the fuck?
I'm enjoying hearing your suffering, but I know it'll be significantly worse whenever I inevitably play it.
It's not even suffering. I'm loving this shit. I enjoy this level of difficulty because it feels. I don't feel like overwhelmed. It's like a puzzle more than it is like unfair. What is the
What?
sequence of moves that I need to do in order to actually defeat that particular combo? Stuff like that. Which is how every single boss fight has felt so far. I feel like I'm actively like learning stuff every time that I do a fight. And I feel like I'm improving.
Let's see. Level 49 already. We can't. Oh, bitch. Rocket launcher is so fucking broken in this game. Oh yeah. We don't need you. Don't need you. We'll go ahead and just use you. Oh. That was worthless.
Ooh, I can jump over that attack instead.
I mean, I might as well make that. Not gonna do much for me, but I've got the spare points. Why not? Meteor launcher. Literally shoots meteors. Huh.
Huh? Herm.
Need to do a little bit more leveling, and then I think I can just straight up beat that Shadow Beak fight. I really do. I'd like to get a better rocket launcher, though. I think that would really make the difference. Let's see, where can I go for that schematic? The legendary one is only dropped from fucking Jet Dragon.
Herm.
Herm?
Herm.
Hmm.
That's what this boss fight is making me do. This boss fight is just making me go Herm. Previous boss fights were like, I need to get good. This one's just making me go,
Hmm.
the like mechanics aren't difficult or like hard to read, but how they're supposed to like play together is. Not to mention this guy's slow as shit.
Oh, it's the delay attack problem?
No.
Who's slow as
That's
shit?
not what's causing me problems. It's just, I'm saying like he's a lot easier because he's slow as shit.
Oh, okay.
But the previous bosses were like really fast, particularly the Super Saiyan guy.
Really don't need that. Yeah, that's kind of deprecated. For legendary spheres, I need 10.
Okay, that's how to get through the snakes. Holy shit, I'm doing it.
He's doing it. No, maybe. Fire hot.
Very hot. Let me up.
Oh, let me out. Please.
I'm stuck in a fucking corner. Shit.
I like that that's whenever I look over.
Fuck, man. He had me just stuck in a corner parrying everything with 0 HP. If I messed up a single parry, I would die. But I got past some stuff, and I see the route forward. That's the important part.
Not bad, not bad.
Whew. I see the future. This can be done. It's doable. That was a good fucking run. Need to shit on this real quick, and then I have to go fight another boss immediately afterwards because I've already cleared out his zone and I'm to his boss fight. I just haven't tried it yet because I wanted to do this one first. You know what other game I've been playing that's right up Peyton's alley?
Oh.
Called web fishing. It's a game where you fish. That's it.
No, I don't
you can
think
chat
that's
with each
something
other, but that's literally all you can do is fish.
No, I don't
time.
think that's something he'd like.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
uh,
played 4.5 hours of it in one night.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Huh? I think I was somehow facing the wrong direction. He was on my left. The attack landed on my right, but I was facing right. But I guess it just only matters what direction the enemy is and not where the attack landed. That was wacky.
Hmm. Yeah, that seems like a weird fringe case.
Very weird. That's the first time I've encountered that in the whole game. And I'm like, this is like the the game plays on sort of the same aspect of like Lords of Cinder esque, where there's like main bosses that you're collecting things from. And this is like my 7th one of those out of 10 or 9, I guess.
Oh, you're collecting your gym badges.
Called Soul Seals, but yeah, basically. Kind of rough whenever I get him pushed into a corner. I need to let him out of the corner. His attacks become really hard to deal with. The directionality of them whenever he's stuck over there.
Alright, let's catch this fucking thing. Anyways. Oh, I need to drop that off. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Holy, just shit on that first phase.
No, we don't need that. Handgun ammo, that's fine. Okay. What's our PAL deck at now? 133 out
That
of the
didn't carry.
140 required. I need to catch 7 more PALs. We're going to Sakurajima.
Yeah. Oh shit! I ran into Skylar today, by the way.
Oh,
He said
out. Outside of work?
Yeah, yeah. He said he's rooting for your Windows application.
Oh, he saw it?
I
I
don't know if
guess.
he saw it or if I told him about it first, but it got brought up.
It's there's also those C# jobs that I'm looking at, but to be honest, it would be good to stay within the same like general what area of the organization?
Yeah.
ISNS. But if I can't, you know. Get shit on, bitch.
I got fucking smacked into death fire. Jesus. I was up in the air dodging around because of those stupid fucking circles that were appearing on me. And he attacked me and I parried it into the... I got parried, like the knockback still... The parries still knock you back significantly. And I was in midair, which makes the knockback even worse. And the strike was coming above down towards me.
Okay, that's...
So I parried and just slammed me into the ground into some fire and it killed me.
Mom, he's dodging my pal sphere. That's not fair.
He's cheating. For real, for real. Here we go. Into second phase.
The bow is cool. I like that.
You only get a certain amount of charges of it, though.
And do you know why?
Because it's broken.
Because it's cool.
You notice that it's stunning the shit out of the boss every time I use it?
Oh wait, I need to... Yeah. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go.
Shit. There's so much parrying in this fight.
Oh. Oh, these need fucking plasteel too? God. Ah. Ah!
Shit! You had like a fifth of. Man, there's no room to do talisman damage in that fight.
You'll get him
Crazy.
next time, bud.
Also, this game has one of my favorite like charge attacks ever, but I can't fucking land it in this second phase at all. It just takes too long. I need to maybe switch styles. That would work. Let's see. If I change this. That one is the one I need. Okay. Alright, so first phase we'll use the normal one. Second phase I'll have to switch key blast types. If you notice, occasionally I'll dash through him and then I'll like freeze in place. That's my like heavy attack equivalent in this game. It's also what those I need to stop talking while I'm trying to do a boss fight. Those like circles under my health bar that they fill with like a swirly thing whenever I parry. That's what charges the key blast ability heavy attack.
No, we're not gonna just grind this boss fight over and over again. I'm not high enough level to be able to just do that consistently. I'm not actually sure if I want to go through all the effort of hyper optimizing to make this make myself able to beat the final tower, because I assume that's going to take a fair bit of effort. I might just call it after I beat the dark boss tower.
Oops.
I guess it depends on what the guy here even uses. Get him. Ooh, we're actually going to be able to grind pretty quick like this. Good. Can you attack? Christ, man.
That comboed me fucking down. Jesus.
Dude, can you fucking attack, please? The way that the pals, like, path to try and get into optimal position to use an attack is kind of cancer sometimes, especially for large pals. Yo, seriously. Something, anything, please. Let's kill everything. Scorched earth. Bye. Dude, I really need some help. If you would just... Oh my god. That's so ridiculous.
I was facing the wrong direction. I was so close. That's the way to do it, though. Use water flow instead of full control.
So so there's like... I guess that means that depending on what the thing is, there is a correct way to play?
Not necessarily. I just think it'll be easier to do it. I'll show you.
Bear in mind, I also kind of like how you were not really able to talk too well while playing. Same deal.
mean to do that.
Cherry?
Okay. So.
Oh, this is a nice dungeon. Holy shit. I like this.
I can't bury projectiles.
He died doing normal.
I did. I was trying to gather some shit to show you something. Okay. Okay. Tell me whenever you get a free second to watch.
Sure. Well, you know what? I'll just 1v1 this thing. 22%, that's actually not terrible. Oh, got it. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you can see those little swirly bits underneath my health bar charging every time I parry?
Yes.
Like so. So that enables me to do a key blast, and there's 3 different types of key blasts. So there's full control, which I use basically all the time. Key blast, which is the very normal one. It's basically the other one, but worse. Full control, but worse. And then there's water flow. So full control, this is what happens whenever you use it. You can dash through it, and then you can charge up as many keys you want to spend on an explosion that does a varying amount based on how much key you had and how much you charge it. It's very, very good because if you get a 5 blast key blast off, it does a ton of damage. Now, if I use water flow instead, I'm gonna get some parry. Okay. Water flow, you dash through. Oh, he has spikes on his body. Wait a second. Water flow, so the other one, you dash through and then you immediately get frozen and you have to charge up blasts. Water flow does less damage and it costs 2 key in order to do stuff. Sorry, these enemies are really weird. It leaves a talisman and you're free to walk around, and then it detonates it afterwards without any further input from you.
Okay.
So against super fast enemies that you're not going to have an opportunity to just sit there and charge up a key blast.
Yeah, that's not great.
Water flow is better, but against basically every enemy in the game, other than certain bosses in their second phase, full control, in my opinion, is better. Because you it does a ton more damage, like an absurd amount more damage, and if you get a 5 key blast off, it will also stun them, which lets you do even more damage for free. So I could make this whole boss fight easier on myself by getting some money and upgrading my bow so I have 5 shots instead of 4.
Or like you said, you haven't done the notches, or the equivalent of notches.
I hadn't done them for most of the game, but I do have them now, and all of my notch slots are full.
Okay.
Like I said, the jades or the charm equivalents don't actually do a ton in this game as in comparison.
Yeah.
stamina looks large. Why the fuck did you pick me up? It was a misinput.
Not sure how to parry that when there's a ground snake. Let's dink into things. Also, I'm only using one type of arrow. There's other types of arrows. This one is just my favorite to use. There's one that's like tracking and it can like spin, like the tracking is crazy. It can like turn around and come back. And there's one that fucking explodes whenever it hits them. I would say the playstyle has a similar amount of customizability as Sekiro, but you don't have as many like ninja tool-esque things because it's a Metroidvania, so you get like double jump and stuff instead. And air dash. I didn't have air dash or double jump for the majority of this game. In fact, I only just got double jump before I came to this area.
Was that a conscious choice or just kind of a coincidence?
This game's storyline is a lot more linear than Hollow Knight's, so the game didn't give me it until I got to here.
Okay.
It's a lot more linear. Like once you complete certain areas, it'll be like, hey, there's an anomaly detected here. Go here. At the very, very beginning of the game, I was super lost, though, because I did not know where to go and didn't know that I could get past a specific gate waypoint thing. I thought I didn't have the ability to get past it yet, but I did. So I was very lost on where I could actually go.
Let's see if I can handle the dungeon boss here. I think I'm about the right level for it. Nothing personnel, kid. Boss arena. It is, and it's one we have a good match against too.
Yeah.
Get him! Get him! We're at 306. 3,067,000. Okay.
Huh? I was parrying whenever he hit me. That was very, very close. I'm gonna shit myself if there's a third phase. It's kind of hit or miss on whether each of these final main bosses have a third phase, so I can never tell if I'm in for a shitter of a time. Like Lady Ethereal, one of my favorite bosses. I was like, damn, this second phase kicks my shit in. Oh, I finally did it. Oh, third phase. Shit. The only saving grace for that one is the third phase has like no HP. Which is good because the second phase takes forever.
'What even is the boss here at the Moonflower Tower? Let's see. Ah. $260,000, 1,000 health. I don't really think I'm interested in grinding to the point where I can fight that. Because I can't level myself out of that problem. I have to, like, micromanage all...
fire!
I'll have to micromanage all my stats to be able to do that.
This is hell. Fuck off! That's... Man. That was really... I just got, like, back-to-back some of the worst combos to get stuck into. Alright, this is my last attempt, then I gotta go grab some grub.
Have you played this game since the new update dropped? With, like, the new...
Or Palworld.
Palworld, since the, new region, like, got fleshed out.
When was that?
Like, a couple months ago. It's the Japanese-themed area with the ninjas and shit.
Then no.
Hmm.
I haven't played the game much since release.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a shitty attempt. I'm gonna do one more.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I gotta get to at least the second phase. First phase doesn't
Right.
count.
Right. Large dragon egg. What the fuck will that be?
Here we'll go. Time to get my shit kicked in by a guitar again.
Hell yeah. That's the American dream right there. What don't we need? Yeah, like I said, I don't need an axe or a pickaxe anymore. I've got a gun, and that's better.
Second phase.
You got this. Probably. I don't know. Most supportive friend. You'll be able to get it if you stop sucking ass.
So true. Ah, that attack is so fucked. Have to be blocking the opposite direction from all of the other attacks that he sends in. Unfortunate.
Well,
Off to dinner.
yeah, you'll probably have time for a couple of attempts before we start anything, because Peyton will probably be late.
I didn't hear what you said. My computer did the thing.
Oh, I said you'll probably have time for a few more attempts before Peyton joins, because I imagine he'll be late.
Maybe.
The fucking
Depends how much he's been looking forward to this, I guess.
fucking West Virginia slander right there.
Doesn't he live in like Tennessee right now or something?
I mean, what's a few miles between states?
Don't lump me in with those Oklahoma fuckers. I'll be back in a bit.
Alrighty, take care. I'll probably get off in just a second too, because I also require sustenance. Should have done some of my fucking lift monk hunting over here. These goddamn effigies are everywhere. Almost like I was running for my life the entire time I was exploring 20 levels ago. Weird. Let's see. 11 medium souls, 23 and 17. We're getting pretty close to maxing out the Jetragon's traits with the soul. That's about as far as I'm willing to go with this game's mechanics for that. Still upset.
Hello, Choom.
Hey, Choom, what's going on?
Nothing much, Choomba. Just donking. He's Nintendo pilling.
Of course. No.
It broke containment.
Give me the cute pink ferret. Give it to me.
Yo. What the fuck?
This is the best mount in the game.
I mean, if that wasn't the best mount in the game, it would be a little... I would like to see what the best mount in the game would be if it was not this.
Yeah. And I spent pretty much the entire of last stream trying to get it.
Brothers going to the Forgotten Island. Why'd they forget it?
It's kind of a shithole.
Okay. It's like Cincinnati.
Alright. I think we can try another attempt at that boss.
Keep forgetting there are human NPCs in this game.
Yeah.
It's like Genshin Impact. This looks like it's like Genshin Impact font almost. What the fuck? Oh, is this your little work site?
Yeah, this is
Uh,
my starting base. I have never like left. Or some more medium souls. And this is the base specifically made to run these grinders and get these palladium fragments. That ought to be enough. Gotta wake those shitheads up. Yeah, having more than one base in this game is basically required.
I've never watched gameplay. I've never looked at any stream of anyone playing this. I've never interacted with Palworld. Everyone kept saying, "You should play Palworld. You should play Palworld." And I was like, "No, I'm probably not going to. Thanks though."
It's not the game for me. I'm at about 105 hours, and I can confidently say it's not the game for me.
It's just, yeah, I don't. Just don't know what's going on. They're watering gears.
So my build is for this upcoming boss. I'm using this as my main attacker, and all of these fucking angry sharks buff the weapon that I'm personally using.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be supporting my pal compatriot with a fucking rocket launcher, and hopefully we can come out on top.
Let's see something real quick. I left that candle on upstairs.
Okay. I'll wait for you before I do this attempt. I mean, what's stopping me from just doing this? Realistically. Yeah. Anyways.
Jumps off a fucking cliff.
So this is the boss tower for the PAL Genetic Research Unit.
Oh no.
There are like 6 factions. So you've got the Rain Syndicate, that's Team Rocket. You've got the Free PAL Alliance, they're just a bunch of fucking hippies.
So they don't like you work camping them, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but they also put them in cages, so fuck them. The PIDF, they're a hyper-capitalist, like, police force.
Hey, there's lore.
I like, he seems to like money. The Brothers of Eternal Pyre, I think bros are just a bunch of pyromaniacs. The Moonflower Ninjas just be chilling on this island by
Of course,
themselves.
there's, the Sakura. Fucking cherry blossom ass.
This is the latest region they added, actually.
Oh.
And then up next is actually, I think on the docket, is that giant fucking tree in the distance. They're gonna do something with that.
Oh, that's a thing. Oh.
Yeah. And then this is like, this and those ninjas are like the final, like, boss towers.
Oh. I'm excited to see how exactly this shit works. Oh, they're fucking. Okay. He's fucking. He's one of the guys from Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2.
We're gonna kill Gojo, guys, I swear.
Okay, so that's our. Oh, Shadow Beat. Go. That does nothing.
Yeah, he's got a shit ton of health.
Wait, what about your Jet Ragon?
He does nothing. He is here as a distraction for my rocket launcher. In theory, he's supposed to have. He's supposed to be strong against dark types. It's not working out super well though.
Don't worry, buddy. You just got to do that about 200 more times.
There's a time limit, so I'm actually not going to be able to make it this run, I don't think. Because I need to get at least... If we're doing this in 10 minutes, I have to get 20,000 damage every minute, and I'm not getting it.
Can't... I mean, is there a higher DPS gun?
Probably. Right now I'm using the basic bitch rocket launcher. I have to find, like, blueprints to get uncommon, rare, and legendary variants of it, and that would dramatically increase the damage. Otherwise,
So do you have to do anything, or can you just walk up to these towers and fight?
you can just walk up to them and fight.
No. Well, that's kind of nothing.
This, like, I could do the Gatling gun, because that probably overall has hot, even though, so the rocket launcher, base damage of 10,000 per attack, but it's really slow reload, whereas the Gatling gun, it's 375 per hit, but I'm assuming it's constant. Oh my god. But yeah, I probably just have to hyper optimize and try and get those fragments. I'm kind of at the point I don't really want to play anymore though, so I'm probably just gonna stop.
That'd be kind of based. This
'Cause,
doesn't look fun at all.
Like, it was kind of fun when it started, but it is super grindy. Like, level-wise. I am...
The guy figured out that a lot of people wanted to play it, then he was like, fuck, content. It hard now.
Now, I got really sick of the grind. I am on 12 times XP, and it is still grindy.
That's so gross.
I appreciate that I can do that, but it did not solve my problem.
That's gross. Wait, are you going towards that tree?
Yeah, just to show you how he handles future content.
Oh, let me guess. Your pal got too scared and had to turn around.
No, this isn't the scary woods in Elden Ring. Unfortunately, just before we hit land, we get a red wall.
Fucking boo. Kind of reminds me of the barrier skip in Wind Waker. I watched a video about that.
I thought that was Ocarina of Time.
No, it's Wind Waker. It lets you basically skip 80% of the game.
Because it's that bridge, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You use the fucking grappling hook and all that
Something like that, yeah.
Get the super precise, like,
yeah,
positioning. Yeah, this is a cool game. I like what they're doing. I think Nintendo's a bunch of cucks for going after them. But I didn't really want to play Ark Survival, the dinosaur one, changing it to weird, like, magical pals doesn't really
Make
affect
it any
that.
better. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can imagine.
But I gave it a fair shake, I think.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look fun at all.
Yeah, you know why?
Well, because you done everything already?
No, I haven't. I am like, if I was gonna do everything like what I did with Elden Ring, I am maybe 50% through the game.
Ugh.
Where is... I don't know why I jumped off of him. I thought I was closer to that. But I hate that it's a fucking open world. I just don't like open world games.
Let me see. What can we put you on to?
I do need to play Cyberpunk, but
Cyberpunk is a good choice.
recently we were talking about an archipelago like multi-world multiplayer randomizer.
I heard about that.
And I was gonna try a Kingdom Hearts 2 solo randomizer. And try and prep to do a multiplayer one, where like Blake's playing Dark Souls 3 or Hollow Knight or something. I wish there was more supported games, but I was looking through the dev portion of their Discord they have set up for that. It's really, really involved adding a game, so...
I would assume, yeah. Let me log off at my pal pewter. My pal C.
Ouch. Ew, get back here. Yeah, it's cool. Just, I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, but in that, there is nobility. You can say, it's okay, I guess. People will be like, you never played it. Actually, I played 100 hours of it.
And
yeah,
for most of it, I was kind of like,
this isn't fun.
Which
you're stronger than me. There ain't no way I'm playing even like 10 hours of a game that I'm like, where's the fun? When does this get fun?
Well, I can kind of, you know, zone out to a grind, which is what most of this game is. But, like, I've got a lot of, like, complaints about the way the game works on a very fundamental level.
Yeah.
Like, the base building, it takes a lot of grinding to get all of the different facilities and all of the correct pals with the correct attributes and all that. And all the late game materials are really tedious to make. And like for that, my favorite reward for going through all of that effort is never having to do it again and like having it all actually fully automated. You cannot automate anything in this game except like the farms.
That sucks.
Like the base resource gathering is all. Everything else needs your direct input. But such is life.
Yeah, there ain't no way I would have played more than 10 hours of this. Hey, that's why. Listen, everyone. Okay, let's beat this guy to death with hammers. But Witcher 3 for me, that was that for me. I was like 12 hours in, and I was like, okay, when does the fun start?
Well, I think I'd be a little more willing to play Witcher 3 personally, because it's got a good story. It's got something I can grasp onto, and in this game there's lore, but I don't know it.
I didn't even think that. Sue me yet again. I didn't even think the Witcher 3 story was that great.
Chet, clip this man, Chet.
And I wasn't. I'm an optional boss or I'm a side quest Andy. I'm an optional area Andy, and I was I stopped side questing and optionaling to do the main story just to see if it got better, and it never fucking did. I don't know, man. I mean, the game on a fundamental level for me was just not fun to play. I don't know, but you know,
I mean, I haven't played it, so
it's one of the most highly touted games of all time, and it's one of the most put over games ever. So, you know, whatever, man.
It sounds like you're just being a contrarian cop.
Yeah, I'm being a contrarian. I don't have my genuine complaints. So,
Yeah.
boy, rats.
Yeah.
I've been had. Listen, all I'm saying is that Witcher 3 came out in a year that was very good for it to come out in. If Metal Gear Solid 5 would have been any more of a commercially popular game, then it would have blown it out of the water. But hey, that's just one man's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Gear Delta coming out.
They're making more Metal Gears without Kojima.
Well, this is a modern remake of Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater.
Oh, it's a Snake Eater. Okay, I see.
Yes, this is Metal Gear Solid 3 in the Fox engine, modernized, modern graphics, same gameplay kind of stuff with the Fox engine's mechanics. It's looking pretty fucking solid. So the story of Metal Gear Solid 3 is a fun one. It came out very popular, very good game, one of the most celebrated games of all time. Never gets remade except for an HD remaster on the PlayStation 3 for a bundle. And then everyone's like, remake Metal Gear Solid 3, remake Metal Gear Solid 3. And they're like, okay, we'll remake Metal Gear Solid 3, except it's only going to be for a pachinko machine. So there is like a Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko machine that had like HD remakes of like the boss and Naked Snake and all these characters, and people would post images from him and be like, why God, why is he so cruel?
So,
and then they announced Delta, and it's probably going to be really awesome. I'm going to play the fuck out of it because I loved 3.
As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I have felt the horrible, ungodly why God why from Konami time and time and time and time again. Except, like, this is like a extremely passive gotcha-esque investment, so they're getting, like, upwards of $400 a year from all of their customers, and they're still fucking them all over. It's just... I hate Konami.
Konami is just too big to fail, I think.
Konami can fucking
they
suck
own too
a
many
dick.
IPs. They own too many IPs that people really love that they've been like, we're going to ruin this now.
And at the end of the day, their big sellers are pachinko machines, so, like...
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about video games, man.
Yeah, so, like, all of their majority investments are tied up in that, so they're gonna treat all of their minor investments, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, like all of the games that they do, like gambling IPs as much as they can. Pisses me off.
I mean, that's what happens when you let the suits take over, and they're like, hello, former leaders of the company. We understand you're a video game company. Do you realize that you make 56% more money making these into gambling machines, and it's cheaper? And then they're like, well, we like video games.
We weren't asking.
Well, you guys are fucking stupid. We're making gambling machines now. Get in, sweetie. Get in, sweetie. We're making a Street Fighter 6 pachinko machine. Or whatever. Get in, sweetie. We're making a Metal Gear Solid 4 pachinko machine.
What was that Metal Gear Survive game that they made after Kojima left?
Ooh.
I heard that one was like an absolute shit show.
Okay. So
I just hit a button.
yeah. Okay, so let me just go ahead and state that I never played it out of principle, and here is why. Okay, Metal Gear Solid 5, if you didn't know, they fired Kojima before he could finish the damn game.
Yeah, because
The release, yeah. The release version of Metal Gear Solid 5 is 2 parts out of 3. There's supposed to be a 3rd part.
And that's insane. That game's fucking long.
It is. If there is a 3rd part that is supposed to be contained, they fired him before he could finish it. There are videos out there of cut content that kind of explain what would have happened.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it would have been fucking awesome too. So then they're like, uh-oh, we're kind of like, people really liked Metal Gear 5. Let's think about all the things that they didn't like about it, which were very few, and make those core mechanics of a new game. And add zombies.
Yeah, isn't it like in the old like Call of Duty Modern Warfare games, the fucking wave survival mini games?
Yeah. No, okay, so it's again, let me say I never played it. I'm only making inferences from videos I've watched of genuine gameplay, not people being like, this game stinks. I'm gonna show you how much it stinks. I watched a guy play it for like 6 hours. And that was a little bit too much for me. So, okay. The story goes on as if from part 2 of Metal Gear Solid 5, which, by the way, is fucking crazy that they were just like, yeah, part 3 never existed. Like, they didn't even go with, like, so this is what happened, and now we're doing this.
Because they had all of his notes, basically. They could have.
They had all his shit. They had the whole content for part 3. And then they were like, uh-oh, Mother Base gets absorbed into a void, and now you're in a desolate desert land, like an alternate dimension, and there are zombies. Yeah, yes.
This sounds like COD Zombies lore. What the fuck?
Like, literally, that you are sucked into an alternate dimension. Mother Base is broken. You have to repair the systems and scavenge out the men and bring them back to Mother Base. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad it is. Melee weapons are pretty much the only way to do stuff consistently. There is a base defense aspect to it. Your weapons can break very easily. You can only carry so much stuff when you really need to carry a lot, and you actually can't. Dude, I don't know. It's crazy, and I think they just released it because they were like, let's see if this works. It didn't work. That's
honestly, I don't think a Metal Gear game can work without Kojima.
It can't, and it can't, and it took them that failure to realize it, and I'm glad they did. Because now they've just been like, you know what?
We'll just remake the old
games. Yeah. Why don't we just remake the old games and release them on Steam? Meanwhile, Death Stranding 2 shaping up to be a really good game, or it looks as if it will be really interesting in my opinion. I'm a Death Stranding evangelist. Man,
I kind of want to play it. But I've looked at some of the gameplay, and it looks about as riveting as this game's gameplay.
Okay. I take that as a personal offense.
Because
let me
qualify my statement. Let me qualify my statement though. I have seen the United States Postal Worker simulation. I don't know what other gameplay exists.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna either not sell you or I am gonna sell you on this. Okay. Yes, you do walk a lot, but okay. I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. The game is the routing of your walking. It is the routing of your walking, and then it is the community aspect to it. I'm saying this as someone who played original Death Stranding, not the remake, or not the remaster, or not the deluxe edition. I played Death Stranding the day it came out. I went to GameStop, I bought it, I played it on the PlayStation 4.
Okay.
The really cool experience
I think
for
I remember,
me,
like, community built bridges or some shit like that.
yes, it was. I could be doing side quests one day, and I could be like, you know what would be good here? Like a bridge. So I would build a bridge there, and then I could go back the next day and see like, hey, 50,000 fucking people crossed your bridge. So you are not a retard. That was a good idea. And then you would go out and be like, oh wow, look, now there are post office boxes next to this bridge where people can store items for other people to deliver. There are timefall shelters for people to wait out timefall rain. There are like renewer kits for your cargo. There's repair stations. There are charging stations. Like, all of it was to make the game easier for people, and it spawned from just one guy's decision to be like, I'm going to put a bridge here. I thought that was really cool. The actual gameplay, like, it made you feel like an adventure. It's like an adventure game. There's no real action to it unless you choose for there to be action. It's a very adventure game. It rewards kind of a curious mind. Like, the puzzle, there's a, like, walking is a puzzle. That sounds stupid, but you have to route in a way so that you do not get fucked up. Like, you will encounter beached ghosts, and
I don't know anything
to...
about the lore, so I don't know anything about ghosts.
Okay, they are invisible fuckers. You cannot breathe near them. You cannot make noise near them. Getting through a beached section is like a 15-minute affair, and you cover like 200 feet. Or, you know, I mean, so that's a puzzle. You have to figure out, what do I do here? Is there a way I can avoid this? If I avoid this, what else will I suffer? Will I suffer mercenaries attempting to steal my packages and kill me? If I kill a mercenary, now I'm going to create a fucking void out crater because I didn't dispose of the body properly. A void out is when someone's killed, their body rots and decomposes, and because of the lore, something in the lore, it will fucking explode because essentially the afterlife and the living life come into contact and create a quantum like bomb.
Careful now, careful.
What?
I don't say too much about what's going on in the world.
You literally encounter a void out within an hour of playing the game as a scripted event.
Oh, well.
I get it. Yeah. I am being very careful to not spoil you because
I have not exposed myself to any content because I'm genuinely interested in the world that Hideo Kojima has built. However, I don't know if I'm willing to spend the apparent average 40 hours, which I'll probably exceed, of game time for just main story.
Okay, and then I thought the story, while at the end was convoluted, I will say that the end of the game, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I realized I kind of had to put on my thinking cap. And then I was like, wow, hey, that was pretty good. The ride is fun. It's a Kojima game. You're gonna watch 30 hours of cutscenes. There are going to be weird things going on. Norman Reedus is a really good actor for the main character. There's a lot of cool shit you can do. Like go watch like a YouTube video. It's like, here's what 1,000 hours of Death Stranding looks like. Like that's okay. Like
is it comparable to like here's what 1,000 hours of Metal Gear Solid 5 looks like, where the dude is, that's crazy.
It's and you know I'm a sucker for these games. It's a game where the mechanics are very basic, but they can be expounded upon to the point of mastery, to where someone's like, that shouldn't be possible in the game. I can't do that. Like it's very low skill ceiling, very low skill floor with it incalculably high skill ceiling to what can be accomplished within the mechanics and the physics of the game. I think it's really cool. I think you'd enjoy it. I would buy the deluxe edition if I were you, because that is the de facto best way to experience the game now.
I got director's cut in my library right now.
Director's cut. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would encourage that. I played it with a controller. It's very encouraged to play with a controller. It will be frustrating at some points, but it is like pretty much the definition of it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. I think the world is cool. I think the lore is cool. I think the acting and the story and the cutscenes are really well done. The thematic way it's presented is really awesome. Yeah, I'm a Death Stranding evangelist. I really believe that it's a good game, as much as people will make fun of it and say like, haha, walking simulator. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, what have they done to us? Where is the adventurous spirit that carried our forefathers to the West? Like, have you lost it?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a great game. It's a great game. I would watch you play it when I had the time. I think you would genuinely enjoy it.
So I have full faith that if Hideo Kojima spent as much time as he did on it, there is no way it is not a good game. But what I do question is whether it is a good game for me, because even the greatest masterpiece has its audience.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. The very first large cutscene where shit goes down had me hooked. I was gonna play the whole game whether I started hating it halfway through or not, just because I wanted to see if they could do that again. I don't know, man. It's the first game that he had like 100% creative control over in its entirety, and it did not disappoint for me. Now, given historically, I'm a huge Kojima game fan. Sue me, I know. Like, yeah. I'm a Metal Gear 3 guy. I'm a Peace Walker guy. I'm a 5 guy. Like, I love those kinds of games where do anything you wish. The world is your oyster. There are unconventional methods to solve your issues. I think he's like the best dev for that, in my opinion. He's the best guy to make up like, hey, I can't beat the sniper boss. Did you try waiting for 10 hours with the game paused? No? Why the fuck would I do that? Dude, he's old. He'll just like fucking die. Like, do you know how many people like got to the end boss in Metal Gear 3 and their mom called them for dinner, and then they came back and they're like, why is he dead? I didn't do anything. And then the game's like, he was old as fuck, dog. What did you think? He had one last battle left in him, and you made him sit for 2 hours.
Can't believe you would say that about Peyton, Dustin. That's fucked up.
That was me talking.
No, so whenever it was me and Blake in the call, I was like, you don't need to worry, Blake. You've got time before we start the SCP stuff. You can probably get a few more runs in on that boss you're fighting, because Peyton will probably be late. And then I had said some West Virginia slander as well.
I'm trying to convince Dustin to play Death Stranding.
I mean, I bought the game. I'm willing to give it a try.
I just walking simulator.
Boo! He repeats the message of the masses despite inexperience with the medium.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. Isn't that one?
It is considered the walking simulator. It's much more.
So
I would.
I can't
listen,
imagine that it's only
Dustin-
a walking simulator if they're gonna make a second
Dustin-
one.
10 hours of Death Stranding, I guarantee you'll get more enjoyment out of it than you got in 100 hours of Palworld.
well, I mean, it was very few and far between in Palworld, to be fair. So
That's why I'm making a guarantee, because I know I'm going to be right.
the bar is like ankle high, man.
No way it'll be the same amount of enjoyment that I got out of 4.5 hours of web fishing, though.
Web fishing is goated.
But I'm still it depends on when I do the overhaul, but I'm about to like rebuild my PC. I've got about 3K in the bank
Ooh.
set up for it.
Yeah, I definitely rebuild your PC before you play Death Stranding.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of a graphically intensive.
That and Black Myth Wukong. I want to play that as well. So
What's up,
Wukong.
Beijing?
So Wukong, Blasphemous 2. I do need to play 2077. I want to do that Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer.
Arky. Or AP. Everyone just calls it an AP.
Let's see, what else do I have in here?
9 Souls.
Yeah, Nine Souls would probably be a good one. I'd probably play that after Blasphemous 2, so I got back into the saddle of a 2D game like that.
Gotta go take a Mucinex real quick. Fuck me.
Let's see.
Dude, I've been getting sick lately.
Neo? Need to play
He's
Neo.
allergic to not Texas.
Actually, when I so my allergies were completely clear, and then the literal hour I was back in Texas, I was sneezing my dick off. And I was like, motherfucker.
That's
Why
happens
is it
to my
always like
brother.
this?
That's what happens to my brother every time he comes back to Amarillo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I've got all of these Assassin's Creed games too. I've got Unity, Syndicate, and Rogue.
Let me see.
I think
Unity the only mediocre one out of
okay.
those.
Unity is like a tech demo, is it not? It's like 5 hours worth of game, isn't it?
it's probably pretty short. I'm not sure, but I hear Syndicate is really good.
I think Syndicate is pretty good. So the way I understood it was that Unity was like, we redid free running and it's really, really good now. You should try it out. So they made like a 5-hour demo of a game. And
That sounds
this was
familiar.
it. Yeah. Revelations. Did you say Revelations was in that list?
No, I have played that though.
Revelations is the best one.
Unity, Syndicate, and Rogue. It's been a while though, and I mean, they're all the same, honestly. Assassin's
I'm a
Creed
Revelations over 2 guy.
games.
Over
I can't,
2.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a 2. I put 2 over 2. I think 2's really good. But I think Revelations is the culmination of the Ezio and Desmond story. You get to play as Altair, man.
Yeah.
It brings it all together.
I think I've played 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, and Black Flag. I think
Brotherhood isn't Brotherhood commonly like this is the best Assassin's Creed game?
a lot of people like it, yeah, because it's basically Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah. Brotherhood was cool, I'll give it that, but Revelations. Also, I just think Istanbul is a cooler setting than Rome. Sue me?
Oh, Monster Hunter World. I need to fucking play
Or
that.
Constantinople. Listen,
You could just wait for Wild.
I'm a big Monster Hunter World guy. I say that as someone who played 150 hours of it and just never mustered the want to finish Iceborne. I don't know. It kind of got a little
That's
tedious for me.
Iceborne sucks fucking cock. The monsters in Iceborne feel so bad to fight, and I have 200 hours in the game. FYI.
Also, I became. What really put me down on it was that I started using longsword and enjoying it because I could actually beat monsters.
Ooh, near replicant.
Because Switch Axe is just hey, do you
Dog
like
shit.
Yeah, Switch Axe is like, hey, do you like suffering? There are no defensive options. You will purely hit, and those will do essentially nothing unless it's a free charge hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like the other weapons.
I'm a
I would-
charge blade player, so
I would be a hunting horn guy if I played in a group, though. We doing Lethal Company or are we doing 5K?
How much actual content did SCB 5K add?
All right, let me
I
go
know
look.
you said they added like part of the Antarctica raid, but I don't know.
Let me go look at the old change log.
Like if it's gonna be a little while of content, I'd rather play 5K. But if it's gonna be like
You mean Lethal Company?
no,
Oh. Let me see here.
like if it's gonna be like 5 extra minutes of exploration on top of the raids that we've already done, I'd rather play lethal and save 5K for the next time.
I'm gonna go get some water and some alcohol. I'll be right back.
Completed. Chapter 1 to 3 gameplay completed.
Have you seen the 9 Souls game?
No.
Peyton?
Uh-uh.
It's so fucking good. I got it for my birthday last week.
Yeah.
And it's like all I've been playing. So my birthday was, what was it, Thursday, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday, and I have 25 hours in the game already.
Nice.
It is Sekiro and Hollow Knight had a child. Holy shit, it's so fun.
It looks like Antarctica is finished.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 1 to 3 gameplay completed.
Was Antarctica is a new one, right? That's not
Antarctica
one
is the completely new one, yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, nope. I'm sorry. This is a planned roadmap. The most recent one is Q4 2024. Chapter 1 updates and refinement to Antarctica. New weapons, investigation mechanic, character customization. So the latest content that would affect the gameplay that has been added. Chapter 3 dorms in prison in the original raid is finished. Antarctica first half was added. New weapons. Humans refuted the door squid, which is a mimic for interactable doors, was added, and then a hypno bulb, which is, I don't know, probably like see what Dustin
or maybe
says.
a chapter 4.
Yeah, or I don't know if they consider it finished or not.
Fuck, I accidentally put like 3 shots of alcohol in that. I'm gonna have a fun night.